Yo, this your girl, Big Toya. I'm bringing y'all the Out the Box Life and Lessons podcast right now. And I'm telling y'all we about to get into it. Because I'm finna talk my shit. My family finna talk they shit. And we out here. But let me give y'all a little, background on why I chose Out the Box. Out the Box is basically, me and society standards don't get along. I want to be out the box with everything that I do, everything that I say, how I think. I'm just a free spirit and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So we here, man. So first episode, this is love and relationships. And I know everybody know a lot about that, but we about to talk about it. let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man, my family in the building, y'all.
Yeah, we here.
It's Nick Mount here with 1,000,001 questions.
You know, Mount behind the scenes.
Get it. They about to grill me a little bit, so we in here. Let's talk about it. Like I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's just get into your mental for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, what made you choose this topic today?
This topic today, love. First of all, love is me. Like I'm a being of love and light, and I move like that in everything that I do. But just don't get on my bad side. For real. Relationships, I done had my fair share. Obviously, it hasn't been working because I'm single. But it is what it is. We out the box. Let's get it.
All right.
So, my sister-in-law, she about to ask me some questions. I'm going to give y'all some answers. Mm-hmm. And, take what resonates.
Tune in.
Okay, I just want to know, do you want to be in love right now?
No.
And why not?
Wow.
I'm going to say that because I'm kind of like freshly out of a relationship. It's been a few months, but when excuse me, y'all, because I'm a little nervous. This is my first podcast. Work with me here. But when I decide to be single, because I always decide to be single when something is not working for me, I have to go through a grieving process.
What you mean by that?
I go through this grieving process so when I break up with somebody, I have to go through a grieving process, especially if I love them dearly, right? And I go through this process because it helps me heal properly in order for me to move on when I'm ready to move on.
Okay. So would you say if a person don't love you the way you love them, that they don't love you at all?
No. I don't feel as though someone is going to love you the exact same. We are all different people. We all have our own meanings of love. But you know how you want to be loved. So if your partner is not, giving you what you need in a relationship in order to feel loved by them, then the relationship probably is not going to work.
Hold on. How do we get to the point where we asking you about relationships? But tell me more about your relationship history. Like, we need to go into that before we go anywhere else.
Wait, how far back you want to go?
I need some real spicy stuff, like, to get me.
Alright, so my last relationship, I was all in my last relationship. Like, to the point where it's like, there really wasn't nothing that I wasn't going to do for my partner, for us together. Like, it just wasn't nothing that I wouldn't have done. That's how invested I was in my relationship and how much in love I was in my relationship. Things took a turn because, I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus or nothing like that, but when people can't take accountability for nothing, they only want to take accountability for when things are good, not for when things, are fucked up. It's just like, what are you supposed to do with that? And it's like, communication is the biggest thing in any relationship, no matter if it's, personal relationships, family relationships, whatever. Communication is going to always be key because that will make and break any relationship. So if the communication is not there, it's not going to work. And me, as y'all know, I'm just a free spirit with the mouth. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, exactly when I feel it. It's not, I'm not holding nothing. Like, I'm not about to dance around it. We sit down, let's talk, let's have this conversation. And the biggest thing for me is people don't never listen to me to understand exactly what I'm saying. They only listen to me to respond. And it's always from a place of, like, as if I'm attacking them. I'm not attacking you. I'm just telling you how I feel and how you're making me feel.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? So if you care enough, you're going to adjust and fix it, right? If you're saying that I'm the love of your life, you're going to try to do better, correct?
Correct. But do you think that it's the way you're delivering your message to them?
I think that in the beginning, I deliver my message nice and calm. Listen, the first time, maybe even the second time, if I gotta, keep saying the same things over and over again, you're not gonna get nice me every time. I gotta say it. It's not gonna happen.
It's like a different level every time?
Huh?
It's like a different level
every time?
every
Yeah, it's
time?
definitely a different level every time. Listen, like, I'm not about to sit here and act like, I ain't got my shit with me and my attitude don't stink sometimes because I do not like repeating myself. For real. I don't.
Okay.
So it's just like, at the end of the day, listen to what I gotta say because when you talking to me, I'm listening. When you not even talking to me, I'm listening to what the fuck you saying to me. That you're not even saying it to me, but you're saying it. I'm listening to what the fuck you saying. You can be having a whole nother conversation with somebody else. I'm listening to what you saying.
I'm listening to what you do.
And you telling somebody else you want this, you want that. I'm over here buying it. You understand? I'm listening.
So it seems like you're saying you love deeply. Is what you're saying?
Yo, I feel like I love with everything in me. I'm such an empath that I feel everything.
So would you say just because you love deeply and I don't mean that I don't love you? As in the sense of, since we both don't love deep, that my love is not as deep as yours?
I don't think nobody loves as deep as mine, honestly. Let's keep it real, but I understand what you're saying. But no, I don't think that you don't love me because you don't love like me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
do you need somebody to love like you to make it work?
I feel like I need somebody to love on me as I love on myself. So how I love on me, if you can't love me how I love me or better, we're not going to work because I'm going to constantly have a problem with how you treat me.
That's a good answer.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. So give me one of your most crazy relationships you've been in. What is one of the most crazy ones?
Wait, before we do that, I feel like you should hug yourself. Because that comment before. Yes. Let's take that.
Because baby, listen here.
Listen.
I wake up in the morning.
Love lives here. I hear it.
Go, use the bathroom. As soon as I look in that mirror, oh, baby! Fine, I love you, girl. Yeah, let's get this day started. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And don't get me wrong, like, I had my days. Like, everybody had their days where, like, you ain't feeling like yourself. You ain't trying to do shit today. I have my days. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But I know for a fact that it took me so long to get to the mental state that I'm at and to love on me how I love on me that I'm not willing to let anybody come in between that ever again. It's never going to happen.
Self-love, I could dig. Well, since you're so deeply in love, would you say that this is your most, how would you say it? Like the most happiest time in your life since you're just so in tune with yourself? Or you got like past times in relationships where someone made you feel how you make yourself feel today?
I feel like this is the most free I ever been. Like just living and walking in my truth.
Mm-hmm.
Is not the most happiest because my number one person is no longer with us right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's constantly a struggle that I deal with on a daily basis. You know, it's been 2 years now, but it seemed like it was just yesterday still. So, but overall, I feel like she wanted me to be my best at everything. Like she was my mom was my biggest cheerleader. I lost my biggest cheerleader. You know what I mean? She always made me feel so beautiful and always made me feel like I can do anything in the world. So that's what I'm doing. Anything that I think that I want to do, I'm going to do it.
Mm.
That's just my mindset.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm back to the like what I just said. Like, what was the crazy relationship you've been in? I just want to know. I think I know one, but
Wait, you
I just
mean
want to
like
make sure.
crazy as of in crazy in love, or crazy as of in
Like something happened crazy.
Like she crazy.
like she
But
was
you
so
fell
in
for
love
it.
that
You
you
fell.
went somewhere for them like that?
Like I mean, like if you show this person so much love that it blinds you from who they are. Like when do they truth start to show? Like how long into the relationship? When do they truth start to show? When you realize like, oh no, this not going to work.
I feel like for me, I see the truth early on, right? It is because I'm such a like I can read people so well, right? But I'm also a very kind-hearted person. And that's something that I'm working on too. Because being so kind-hearted and being an empath as I am, you know, you can be completely taken advantage of. You know what I mean? And you can turn a blind eye to certain shit that you wouldn't necessarily turn a blind eye to. But I'm always thinking of somebody's potential or, you know, the bigger picture.
So would you say love hinders your thoughts?
It can at times. It can at times when like a decision has to be made, like buying a property, you know, and you have to make a decision on you have to make a decision on, you know, if you're not going to get what you want and you want to do this over here with her, you know what I mean? Because she needs you but don't need you. You know what I mean? So it's like me, I'm always going to look at the bigger picture of it all. So I'll choose.
So, all right. So, to your property statement, would you say, being as though you went to, you know, get into a property, which is like getting into marriage, just because you did it, you don't think that other person not feeling the same way? Like they don't love you. They made the same exact steps you did. So, would you say they love is less?
I feel like if I can't say to myself, would she do this for me? And answer it, then that's a fucking answer. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, if you don't feel as though, you know, that person will do that for you, you shouldn't do it. But we do it all the time. Not only in relationships, but with your sisters, your brothers. You feel like you can't do something right now, but you feel like their need is more than how, like, what you got going on. Like, they need it more. So you'll go against your better judgment and, you know what I mean, to make somebody else happy. And it's like, I always want to make people happy. I feel like everybody deserves to be happy. I really do feel like everybody deserves to be happy.
Now that boy got married.
So you're like what?
Not Jeffrey Dahmer.
So you're like
Dahmer.
In Philly we call him Dahmer.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm being serious right now. Listen.
Oh, all right.
So would you say like you're one of the people that would give your last to anyone?
Oh, for sure.
So if you do that in a relationship, how do you determine the other half's love if you're like that to everyone?
So the level.
Hold up, yo.
Alright,
she is asking some motherfucking questions, yo. You hear this shit?
I hear this shit.
Yo.
And listen, I don't have no prior knowledge of these questions. Like, she just throwing them out there to me, and like, I'm gonna get through these motherfucking questions because I got the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you repeat the question?
The question was, if you are a person that loves and you're willing to give your last to anyone, me being your other half, how would I feel special if you're doing that to everyone?
Now, giving my last to anyone, I just feel like it's levels to, you know what I mean? It's levels to that. Now, if we talking like what is my last? I'm not about to go, you know, under a certain amount in my bank account to give somebody, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if I get to a certain number in my bank account, it's like, yeah, no. Like, I ain't got it at that point. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm never going to not have for me and mine. You know what I mean? But when it comes to me and my relationship, is a totally different level. See, I will go past that level. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You saying, so basically you're saying, baby, don't worry about it, because sky's the limit for you, and basically my last is for them. Is what you're saying?
Like I'm here with everybody else. Like, this is my last for everybody else, but I'll go here for you if I need to.
I feel like your significant other should just understand that already, though.
Yo, I feel like after a certain amount of time, and if you really love your partner and you really trying to learn your partner, there's a lot of things that you should already know about your partner. Like, me, I read my partner. Like, I feel like I know my partner more than they know themselves.
Damn.
Yeah, that also come from the conversations and the communication you have with each other.
And listening. Like, you have to listen, bro. It's not only you talking. You have to really listen. And when I tell you that I'm like a toddler, like, the sponge is crazy. Like, I'm listening to everything that you say, everything that you lack when you was growing up, what you didn't have. I'm trying to give it to you. I'm trying to give you all of it. I'm trying to give you all the experiences that you have not had. It's my job.
Amen to that. Girl, you better preach over there.
Hey, all right. So that kind of rubs into the helicopter rides, the motherfuckers getting on elephants and shit. Like, if you say I ain't get on no elephant, I'm gonna get you a motherfucking elephant. It's just that fucking simple. That's how you coming with it?
That's how I'm coming with it. Every time. Okay. Like, whatever I feel as though I need to do, I'm gonna do. Period. Especially if I'm telling you that I love you and you are the love of my life, it's nothing that I'm not going to do for you. Period.
Okay. Let's break it down a little.
Except,
See, that's
not love me.
Oh, that's a good accept. I'm about to say it shouldn't be an accept, but it should be that accept. Yeah, you're right.
Seriously.
Alright, so like what else you got for us, Toya? What else you got? What else you gonna tell us?
Well, we want you to think back to, when you were in a relationship and hit us with, what we want.
What we want?
We want what was the most annoying thing someone has ever done to you. Now, keep in mind, you could pick from any of your past relationships.
Alright, could it be the most annoying thing somebody's ever done or said?
Said. You want
Said.
done or you want said?
Said.
Can we get both of them?
I'll take
Can we get both of them?
Yeah, let's jump over the cliff.
Yeah, let me get both of them.
Alright, so the most annoying thing that has been said to me in relationships is that I didn't ask you to do it.
That's a deal breaker because you sometimes have to leave somebody when they say that, and if you don't take heed to those words, you gotta do some soul searching, baby.
And let me tell you why it's so annoying. Because if you're with somebody, you're in a relationship with somebody, you in love with somebody, y'all settling down with each other, buying properties, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would you need to ask me for anything that you need?
Heard.
Listen, as your mate, you have to ask me for everything that you need. Hear me. So that means I don't give a fuck about nothing that you got going on. You don't have to ask me for shit. I already know what you need. I'm already on it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what I'm saying?
We hear you.
You're not gonna want for nothing. Not to fuck with me.
Not to fuck with her.
Why would you have to ask me as your mate, the love of your life, for every single thing that you need? And the comment comes after you have to defend yourself on somebody saying, oh, well, you don't do nothing for me. Who? I'm going to speak from me. Ain't nobody I've been in a relationship with has wanted for anything. They have not been without anything unless I was without them and I didn't want the relationship no more. Everything ceased. Period. You hear what I'm saying? But you're not going to want for nothing not being with me, because at the end, if I ain't got it, I'm going to go get it. That's just my mindset. That's just how I love.
Where are you from, yo?
So it's safe to say that was. So it's safe to say that's like one of your most hated comments.
That is one of my most hated comments, because it's just like, it's just so
hurtful.
It's not only hurtful, but
ungrateful.
Or that.
I'm grateful for you to say that, knowing everything that I have done for you in this relationship. And that's what you want to say to me. But I didn't ask you to do it. Why the fuck would you have to ask a real one to do anything?
Love languages?
So is this safe to say, in your opinion, can you love someone? Can you love your other half but hate their family?
Yes. But it's not a good feeling. I've been in that situation before, and it's like, it's just not a good feeling. And the reason why I didn't like her family is because of how not only she was treated growing up, but how she was still treated as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I can't be fake. I'm not going to sit around you and be fake and act like I like you. It's not happening. It's not. I always get, can you be nice today? What you mean? I'm going to be with the energy, you know what I mean? what the energy is, this is what I'm gonna bring to the table. Like, I'm not about to fake it for nobody. I'm gonna always be me. I'm gonna always stand in my truth, no matter who I'm around. I don't care. If you don't like me, that's your fault.
So would you say, speaking not on your behalf but on your other half's behalf, would you say love hurts?
No, I feel like people that don't know how to love hurts.
Okay.
Because hurt people are always gonna hurt people. Right?
Can you spot a hurt person?
Yes.
So why do we take the initiative to talk to them?
I feel like, because like I said previously, everybody deserves to be loved.
So why do we get, this goes with that question. So why do we get mad when we can't save that person? So that's a two-way question.
I don't necessarily get mad. I feel like I'd be more hurt than anything. I feel like I'd be more hurt. The only reason why, if I get mad, if I lash out, is because something they directly did to me.
Oh, okay.
Like they're intentionally trying to hurt me. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Okay. Out of the box. Not about life and lesson. Toy. You know what I mean? So what we going on?
Man, that's where we at.
Big toy. So wait, can we get into a little bit more on your person, like your love languages, what you do like, what you don't like? Can we get into that? Like, what is it that makes you happy from another person if they can give you?
I feel like my love languages is all of them.
Damn.
I say that because I feel like, why not? If I'm giving myself all of that, why are the person that I'm with not giving me that?
But what if they don't know how yet?
I'm a teacher first.
Heard.
All you gotta do is close mouth, don't get fat.
I'm a teacher first. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about me and what, what I like, what I don't like. Because I'm very, I'm going to say everything. Like, we could just be sitting having a regular conversation. If I think it, I'm going to just say it. But are you listening? Are you listening to what I'm saying? And that's where the problems come in at, because you're not listening to what I'm saying. And I'm not hard to love. Right? But people, I'm going to say unhealed people, don't know how to love me. They don't know how to love nobody.
And that's just it. Okay.
And my healing process always comes first. Therapy is life. And, I hope y'all really enjoyed this episode. We out the box with it. I'm going to see y'all next time. Victoria. Peace.